maybe by the end of gun that was on display somewhere in the city, and it had that seal on it.
Yeah. Constitution was built to protect American trade, first against Algiers in the Mediterranean, but she saw her first service in the war against France in 1798. Between 1803 and 1805, she was the flagship of the American squadron in the war against Tripoli, giving rise to the Marine hymn, "To the Shores of Tripoli." Constitution's greatest service may have been in the War of 1812. In the fight with the British frigate Guerriere in August of 1812, course of half an hour, Constitution dismasted and defeated Guerriere. During the battle, one of the sailors firing the guns noticed the cannonball from Guerriere were bouncing off of the hull of Old Ironsides and actually shouted, "Huzzah, her sides are made of iron." And that gave her the nickname Old Ironsides. Constitutions sailed around the world in the 1840s, stopping in South America, in Africa, India, Vietnam, Hawaii. One of the sailors noted in the bazaar in Zanzibar bolts of cloth woven in Lowell. He wrote, "We really are a great country." Constitution is the oldest commissioned warship afloat anywhere in the world, a ship of state, and here permanently berthed in Boston by an act of Congress. This is the Constitution's Gunpowder Magazine. This is where we would store the gunpowder. You see the room is lined with copper. And Paul Revere actually built a rolling mill in Canton to roll out copper sheets, the first copper rolling mill in the United States, as he rolled the copper for the ship's hull and to line the gunpowder magazine. Very tight quarters here in the hull of the ship. And so boys would be taken on to be powder monkeys, to bring powder from the gunpowder magazine up to the deck during the battle, running up the ladders with small satchels of gunpowder to feed the guns from the magazine down here in the very depths of the ship. During the United States' bicentennial in 1976, Queen Elizabeth II visited the USS Constitution. She came aboard the ship and she noted that the cannons have the GR for George Rex. These were British guns. She said to her husband, "When we get home, we have to talk to the defense minister about these foreign arms sales." Now, this is one of the ship's technological innovations, a diagonal rider. Joshua Humphreys, who designed the Constitution and the 5 other frigates ordered by Congress in 1793, knew one of the big problems with a long sailing ship, a wooden ship, was hogging. The bow and the stern start to sag on either end. So the series of these cross braces or diagonal riders he installed to prevent that problem.